There once was a miller who was poor, but he had one beautiful daughter. It happened one day that he came to speak to the king.
Sire? Oh, you peasant! I have a daughter who can spin straw into gold.
That is an art that pleases me well. Bring her to my castle on the morrow that I may put her to proof.
And the next day, when she was brought to the king,
Oh, that figures. No tip.
she was led into a room that was quite full of straw. He gave her a wheel and a spindle and said,
You must spin all this straw into gold in one night, or you shall be banished from the kingdom.
And he shut the door himself and left her there alone. And the poor miller's daughter did not know what to do. She had no notion of how to set to work to spin gold from straw. Her distress grew so great that she began to weep. Suddenly the door opened, a strange-looking little man walked in and said,
Good evening, your miller's daughters. Why are you crying?
Oh, the king wants me to spin all this straw into gold, and I have no knowledge of the business.
What will you give me if I spin the straw for you?
My necklace.
Well, okay.
and he took the necklace and seated himself before the wheel, and whir, 3 times around, and the bobbin was full.
Thank you.
And when the king came in and saw the gold, he was very much astonished.
Why, you can spin straw into gold.
And he had the miller's daughter taken into another room full of straw, even bigger than the last, and demanded,
If you value your life, you will spin all this straw into gold in one night. Oh, I like this.
And he left her there alone. And the poor miller's daughter did not know what to do. She began to weep. Suddenly the door opened, the little man appeared again and said,
What will you give me if I spin the straw for you again?
The ring from my finger.
Well,
It's sterling.
oh, okay.
And he took the ring and seated himself before the wheel, and whir, 3 times around, and all the straw was glistening gold.
Yay! All right! Yay! Yay!
Who is that little guy?
And when the king came in, he was rejoiced beyond measure at the sight. But as he could not have enough gold, he had the miller's daughter taken into another room full of straw, even bigger than the last, and demanded,
Oh no, not again.
This too must be spun in one night. And if you accomplish this, I'll make you my wife. Although she is just a miller's daughter, I will not find one richer in the whole world.
And as soon as she was alone, the little man appeared again and said,
What will you give me if I spin the straw for you again?
But I've got nothing left to give.
Got a watch?
No?
How about a couple of bucks? Dinner?
No?
All right, okay. Your firstborn male child, and that's final.
Deal.
I trust you.
Who knows if that's gonna happen?
But as she did not know what else to do in her necessity, she promised the little man what he desired, upon which he began to send the wheel whirring around until all the straw was gold.
Oh, forget it.
And when the king came in, he was rejoiced beyond measure at the sight, and he caused the wedding to be held at once. And the miller's pretty daughter became the queen. In a year's time, she brought forth a fine child into the world,
Oh,
and thought no more of the little man, until one day suddenly he appeared in her room and said,
And now, your highness, give me what you promised me.
Oh no, I'll give you all the riches in the kingdom. Please don't take my child.
Oh, I would rather have something living than all the treasures in the world.
And the queen began to lament and to weep, and so the little man had pity upon her.
Baby? Oh, okay. I'll give you 3 days, and at the end of that time, you cannot tell me my name. You must give the child to me.
And the queen spent the whole night thinking over all the names she had ever heard. She sent messengers through the land, far and wide, to ask all the names that could be found. And she told the little man all the unusual names, saying,
Are you Melvin?
No.
Abdul?
No.
Raoul?
No.
Fred?
No.
Armando?
No.
Howard?
No.
The second day, she sent messengers to the neighbors to find out what the servants were called. And when the little man appeared,
Are you Jeff Okabayashi?
No.
Casper Weinberger?
No.
Kurt Rambus?
No.
Roberts?
No.
I know. You're Barry Manilow.
Ew, give me a break.
And the third day the messengers returned and reported,
I have not been able to find one single new name. But as I passed through the woods, I came upon a high hill. And near the hill is a little house. On a prairie. And before the house burned a fire. And around the fire danced a comical little man. And he talked of one thing. It said, today I bake, tomorrow I brew. The day after that the queen's child comes in. And oh, I am glad that nobody knew the name I called is Rumpelstiltskin.
and you cannot think how pleased the queen was to hear that name. And soon afterwards, the little man appeared again.
All right, Your Highness, what is my name?
Are you Jack?
No.
Are you Jill?